What's going on, guys? It's your average consumer, and it has been a very long time since we've checked out a pair of new Beats. And I used to cover Beats on the channel like crazy back in the day. I covered almost every pair. But either way, guys, the Beats Pro are the newest in the line. These guys actually dug into the box before I got a chance to. So these are gonna be like my first impressions here. Malcolm, hit me. Ah, you didn't miss, good job. Okay, so this is the actual travel case or charging case. And I will say, that's a thick boy right there. This is a lot bigger than a pair of AirPods. Can we actually get some AirPods? Ooh, okay guys. So check the difference here. This is a much bigger option if you're trying to pick between the two. So this is a pretty big case, but let's actually see what it looks like. Oh, okay. I got your fingerprints on it already. But these are nice. They're a lot smaller than I expected. These are actually 23% smaller and I think like 17% lighter. So then the PowerBeats 3. Boom. So yeah, these are actually a lot smaller than I expected, which is nice. But of course, let's talk about what you get inside of the box. Now, when you open it up, you of course get your PowerBeats Pro inside of their charging case. And beyond that, you also get a lightning cable. And this is a bit of a longer black lightning cable. And you also get ear tips for those of you who need to switch up the size and get the right fit. And of course, some paperwork and stickers that you probably won't use. And pairing this thing is actually really simple since it features Apple's new H1 chip, which is the successor to their W1 chip. So all I have to do to get it all paired up is open the case, hit connect, bam, we're done. And just like that, we're all set up. What I like about the PowerBeats is that it has this in-ear design, but it also has the hooks. These are geared towards athletes, but of course, regular people can use them too. Oh, that is snug. That is very snug.
They don't look bad either. They look really good.
What y'all think? Let me know with a comment down below. I like this though. This is nice. All right, guys. So these are Beats, notorious for getting hated on when it comes to the sound quality. So we are about to test that out right now. See if after so many years they made some improvements. And let's try this out right now. Let's see. Let's do some Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber has some hits. Don't front.
I love me some Bugatti Beeps.
Bugatti Beeps. Vocals are legit. Bass thumps a bit. Here we go. The beat drop right here. Here we go. Okay. Well, these are definitely gonna blow AirPods out of the water, that's for sure. It sounds pretty good. Now, the thing is, this compared to a pair of AirPods, this costs 250 bucks. Beats price, you know it. It's a little bit more expensive. I wish this was like $200. For a better pair of AirPods, it would have been nice that it was at least closer. But let's continue. Let me hear a couple more songs and I'll let you guys know. Just like the movie. Ooh. Okay, not bad for right now. I'm pretty happy with the sound. This sounds really good. Of course, I gotta put it through the ringer with all kinds of music, let them burn in a little bit, you know, get the full sound quality out of them. But first impressions, these are solid. Now let's talk a little bit about the features. With these having the H1 chip, you guys saw how easy it was to pair. And it also has the ability to call out to Siri just by saying, and then you guys will see, it'll activate it. And these are only the second pair of earbuds or headphones that can do that, thanks to Apple owning Beats. Now, if you're running an Android device, you're not gonna be able to just open up the case and pair it. You won't get those kind of cool features. But the charging case does have a pair button that you can use down here. And with this, you'll be able to pair it up like you would any pair of Bluetooth headphones. Both earbuds also have volume rockers. So if you wanna control your volume, you can just press up or down using these. Of course, play and pause works the same with this little logo button. You press it, play, and if you wanna skip to the next song, you double tap, and then boom. And pretty much everything works on each earbud. They pretty much function the exact same way. Usually with earbuds, you have one side that has like all of your controls, but this has them on each side. So each logo can work as your way to answer calls, skip music, play music, all that kind of stuff. So basically, if you wanted to use just one at a time, you could do that with no problem. Now, these are supposed to get you 9 hours of playback on a single charge. And if that claim is true, that would be amazing because there are no other earbuds that provide this much battery life. And when you factor in the case, you get up to 24 hours combined. So that is a ton of battery life on a single charge. What's also cool is that they've got fast charging as well. So 5 minutes of being inside of the case will allow you to use it for an hour and a half. And if you put it for 15 minutes, you get 4.5 hours of usage. So that'll definitely cover a trip to the gym or any other little activity. As long as you're not using this all day, that up to 15 minutes of charging can actually do a lot. Now, what's also kind of cool is as soon as you take these guys out of the case, they power on. And let's say you're not using them for a while, you put them down. They have accelerometers inside of these. So it'll be able to detect when you aren't wearing them and they're just sitting idle. They'll actually go into a sleep mode to preserve battery life. I wish all Bluetooth earbuds had this because there have been so many times where I take off my earbuds, leave them on the table, and I come back and they're dead. So it is great to see that they've added that here. Now, an important part of any Bluetooth earbud is of course the mic quality, and Beats has done some work to improve that here. So they've added some accelerometers, some speech detecting accelerometers, so that the earbuds know exactly when you're speaking, and using the mics that are on the bottom. I don't know if you guys can actually see it here, but they've got some down-firing mics so that it can detect your speech, and it's supposed to be able to cancel out outside and ambient noise, so things like wind and all that should create a clear sound for whoever's on the other side of the phone. And we're gonna put that to the test. Malcolm, let's bring that fan over here. Boom. Ready to jump on the phone, Malcolm? Yo, what's going on, man? You can hear me very clearly, that is great. Now we are going to try out with some wind sounds. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so this is like directly on me. So how's this sound to you? Can you hear me clearly, or are we hearing like a ton of wind? You hear me perfectly fine. Do you hear the wind? Or you don't hear the wind at all? Really? Uh-huh. Are you serious? So Malcolm says even when I'm not talking, it sounds completely silent. That's crazy because I'm here. This thing is like right under me. I'm sure the mic is actually picking up the wind quite a bit. Okay, well, we'll test that out some more, but that's a pretty good first impression right there. I for sure thought he was gonna at least pick up some of that. That's really impressive. But all right, those are like the main key features. We tested out a few. Sound is pretty decent. I like the overall build quality and comfort. So not bad, I'm really liking these so far. I do wish the price was a bit lower, but I will say the Beats X started off at $150, dropped down to $100. So maybe we'll see some price drops in the future. As of right now, I do wish it was a bit cheaper though. But for now, that about wraps it up for this video, guys. Just wanted to do a quick little unboxing and give you guys a first look at the new PowerBeats Pro and let you guys see how some of these new features perform. We'll of course do a lot more testing for the full review. And if you have any questions you want answered in that review, definitely leave them down below in the description. But till the next one, guys, it's your average consumer. Peace.